Red Star's still sucking the fun out of Marvel Strike Force. We got some events to prepare for. We got some Scourge events coming up that we have some recent data mines of some requirements for that you're going to want to prepare for. Pocket Dimension, is it really worth building up your characters? And we have a live blog reaction to do. So if you're ready for all of that, Valley Club, find that like button and you know what to do. Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Valley Club, we are live. Happy Hot Tub Friday. And yes, we are back to business despite horrible, useless Red Star opening on Heartless Doctor Strange. So heartless of Scopely to keep this Red Star system intact. But despite that, it is still a happy Friday. It is still an awesome Friday. We got a blog to discover, to review. Let's go take a look at it. All right, Madeline Pryor. We found out about her kit earlier this week, primarily a war defense team. She'll be a good character. Let's see how good she'll be outside of war. That's what I'm focused on. What is up, Jay? What is up, Natalie? What is up, Andy? Welcome, Valley Club. All right, outside of war, her basic, attacking the primary target 300% damage and flipping a positive effect. I like this. This is a decent basic. She's gonna have some value outside of war. Special. This is where the problem is, though. Very, very high cooldown on this. Six energy cooldown. All right, attacking all enemies 300% damage, applying defense down for 2 turns. This probably won't happen in any game mode. Oh, if they're an enemy. All right. I thought it's all right, but I don't know how often you're going to see these guys in different game modes. I don't know. But if they're an enemy, bonus attack, all enemies 300% damage. We're going to go offense down to all brawler and blaster, which that's kind of what they do is the offense down. I just saw that comment. Delete the game. The red stars almost make me want to delete the game, but there's still other things in this that keep me playing despite the horrible trash Red Star system for the Cody. All right, disrupted to protect her and control her enemies. She's gonna do that outside of war as well, so that'll help. But it is a very long cooldown. Ability to block for 2 turns to support enemies, and it cannot be counterattacked. That's what she's gonna do outside of war. Fist bump to here. You got the support you needed. Thank you, brother Nathan. And I hope anybody else that has some struggles that they have to deal with. Hopefully they have a support system. Well, boosted theory. All the theories are just trash. Red Star system is just trash. All right. I'm trying to read this blog post. All right. Ultimate 4 out of 6. This is again very long cooldown. So I don't know how much use you're gonna see outside of war for her. I mean, maybe with this full team in tower mode or something. Flipping all positive effects on the primary target. That's good. Attacking the primary target, 600% damage. This is the big thing. Prolonging the duration of all negative effects by 1. Is it all on the primary target or all on everyone? All right, so she's going to do that on war. At least on one target. At the very minimum, it's going to be very, very good. And when enemy attacks, Emma Frost Marauder cloned ally below 50% health. Mind control the ally with the highest damage to attack that enemy. Control character gains 30% damage for this attack. That is good. She's going to gain Marauders more focus, Marauders more damage, more assist. That's all happening outside of war. All right. So yeah, the blitzing madness. So you got to look at the rewards, guys, for this event. Let's actually, before we go to this forbidden campaign, let's talk about this event, because with these milestones, you got to look at it. It may be worth blitzing for. It may not be. But you got to look at these rewards. Some of this stuff you're going to get anyway just from doing your daily stuff. But is it worth this stuff? So let's go down here. So is it worth blitzing for some armory 16 orbs? For some people, no. Some people, yes. I think that's what the extra blitzing is going to get you. So if you're doing very minimal energy spending on the ISO 8 energy and the normal energy, then six blitz rotations a day, and you're losing a lot. 6 blitz rotations a day is gonna get you that stuff. So you gotta ask yourself, is it worth blitzing for that? And then if we look at the event itself, this is one point I did want to make when I was making that video earlier. If we look at the event itself, we got this Dragon Tooth Orb for the Dark Hunter Web Warrior Shards. You could think of this as not even tied to the event. If this was not tied to the event, what are you getting? You're getting those Web Warrior or Dark Hunter shards in that, and then you're getting this costume. So if whatever it costs, if it's worth the costume if it's worth whatever it costs for the costume and the Dark Hunter Web Warrior shards, then that is worth it. But it's kind of unrelated to all the milestones and everything you got to do for the event. It's just kind of a interesting way to put it in for marketing. But back to the blog post, because we have confirmation on some forbidden knowledge events. We knew it was coming. The date, April 4th. All right, so a little different than the datumized, a little different than we thought. But at least, and who knows if it's going to be accurate, but at least if this is accurate, it's going to be not this coming Monday, but next Monday. All right, join Doctor Strange, Heartless, and Scarlet Witch as they seek out a mystic enemy. The event, normal stuff. You're going to need to use your unyielding trait for this. And pretty good characters for this unyielding trait. The disciple characters, those are very questionable. We're going to look at those in just a little bit, if they're worth ranking up for Pocket Dimension, which is coming up in just a few short days. But as far as this unyielding tag, you got some good characters here. So these are recommendations. It doesn't look like they're requirements. Who knows if this is going to be accurate or change from now until the 4th, or at least according to the blog post right now, the 4th. All right, mission. All these missions. Gear tier 13, 14, 15. This is for the heroic mission. Recommending tier 15. Level 85, ability 6664. 7-star characters. T1 ISO 8, level 5. There's some really good unyielding characters. Let's go look in that. Let's go look in the game right now. Some of these characters you probably already have done. Maybe even auto this. Actually, let me switch the camera. There we go. Yeah, some of these characters you probably already have at that level. So if you've been playing for a while, I don't think this should be a very difficult event. The heroic difficulty should be a breeze. And I guess we should think about it as just like extra rewards. Hopefully. I don't think we have to rank up characters. Okay, Pocket Dimension actually happening now or not? Well, let's go look at it. As far as the latest. Yeah, look at it. All right, Inevitable. Yes, Pocket Dimension is still happening. 3 days from now. So we're going to take a look at if it's worth building up these unyielding characters, because we do have the maps on msf.gg right now. What is up, brother Nature Boy? Wolverine Gamora Zemo will carry you? Probably. Looking at these recommendations. And again, these aren't requirements. These are recommendations. And I like that they're recommendations, because we can decide if our characters are strong enough to go in and not have these restrictions. So we'll see. And at least according to this blog post, April 4th is the time for this. All right, T'Challa confirmed as the next Strike Pass. That is going on March 29th. That is next Tuesday. So if Red Stars hasn't dampened you oh, did I say today? If I said today, yeah, it says 3 days in the game. 3 days in the game for Pocket Dimension. All right. Anyway, sorry. I'm looking at chat. I get distracted sometimes. This is a live stream. We're having fun, guys. Welcome, Valley Club. All right. Unyielding is for this Doctor Strange event, guys. Disciple is for Pocket Dimension. We're going to look at that in just a little bit. Yeah, Unyielding is for Doctor Strange. Disciple is for the Pocket Dimension. All right, Dr. Star-Lord, T'Challa. All right, and Blitz is. Not much going on here. X-Men. We got a Magneto coming up. If you don't have Magneto, it's good. Yo-Yo. This is a character with that Disciple tag. So I see what they're doing there. If you don't have Yo-Yo built up, she's pretty good. And Bishop's another good character. Part of that X-Men team for the Doom Raids. Wakanda, and then finally some Chaos Theory. If only we could get less RNG on how often these characters pop up in the store. I mean, they gave us 3 more in this update. They could have given us 6 more or 9 more and it not made too much of a difference. All right, but that is it for the blog post. Let's go in game because we got the Disciple tag that we got to look at for this Pocket Dimension. Not very good characters here. We're going to take a look at it right now. Let's do the switch. Black Bolt. Probably one of the better characters. The rewards for Pocket. So let's go back to MSF.gg. Because previously the rewards were here. They used to be here. They're not here now. And what was said earlier on the stream was the shards are going to get us for Symbiote Spider-Man. And if that is true, I think that is a good thing. Because the Pocket Dimension previously was actually a fun event. I think the big complaint with the Pocket Dimension previously, they tied it to a character release. So if it's not with a character release and it's just for the Pocket Dimension, and it looks like, look at this, 120. Level 8, the fortifier. Big ISO ace, but look at this. 109. 126. Unless they got some crazy stats, like maybe they do. I don't think this should be that difficult. Let's check his dodge rate. Dodge chance 0. Yeah, this is not like it was before. This is tuned down a little. All right, and if we hover over these, we see some rewards there. We see some per level bonuses, but we don't see the big bonuses. Yeah, it looks like per levels, we're getting Symbiote Spider-Mans during this. But before there was some big rewards. And I don't know if this is what the rewards are going to be now. It does look pretty easy, guys. So I don't know if we need to even be building up any characters. If you've been playing for a while, and some of these Disciple characters, you have them built up, I don't think you got to worry. And this doesn't look like it's tied to the release of Agatha Harkness or for Madeline Pryor. So I think that's a good thing. I think it's just stuff now. It doesn't seem like there's as much teal stuff in there, which kind of sucks. That part kind of sucks, but Pocket Dimension wasn't made to be announced. The blog post said it could pop up at any time without notice. All right, well, if the blog post said that, then I guess they're doing the thing with that. All right, let's take a look at the Disciple characters, because yeah, I don't think we need to build them up that much. I think just this top row here, maybe not the Doctor Strange, but replacing just this top row and Yo-Yo, I think that could do it for me. I don't know if I need to build up anybody for that based on those levels. I mean, Black Bolt, if those enemies are like 100k power, Black Bolt's burps just at level 80 may be able to do it. Now, we're not getting the teal gear. We're not getting as enticing of rewards as we did with the Resolute trait, but it should be pretty easy. I don't think we got to build up too many characters, guys. All right, next, we got some info on the Scourge events. Let's go take a look at this. This is from Data Mine, so unconfirmed. But it looks like there may be some requirements and some explanation to what the blog post said a few weeks ago about those requirements, the Dark Hunters or Web Warriors. All right, this is new. This is from today. And and I think it's pretty similar to what we had before about these for some of this info here. Your score is based on points, your base score plus efficiency, the turn bonus. So there's a calculator here. And I guess that's going to determine your place on the leaderboards. If this is a new high score will be added to the leaderboard. If it's not a high score, it will not be recorded. So yeah, so it's like you get to choose how much you're doing. And if you don't like that score, you can reset the whole thing. Milestone points are equal to your highest score run. Your leaderboard points is your highest run. So kind of what we expected from the blog post. Apocalypse horsemen are gathering to prepare war for pestilence. Yes, all right, so this is the big thing. Your best score determines your leaderboard position, and your milestone progress get higher scores to get better rewards, including horseman character shards. All right, so this is, we've seen this kind of stuff before. Suggested gear for number 10. difficulty 10, suggesting you're 19. So probably stopping around, we're 10, 11, 13, 15, 16. So they're skipping some of the numbers here. All right, new stuff. Restriction traits. Restrictions. They didn't announce that in the blog post. This is a data mine, so I don't know if this is anything to get too panicked over, but yes. It is the Bathtub Friday. No, yes, Black Swordsman. All right. There's restriction traits. Node 1 and 2. Hero. Only for difficulty 1 and 2. Interesting that it's just that. Node 3. Global. Just difficulty 2. So it looks like for the majority of this, we could use whatever characters. Node 6, 7, 5, and 10. Web Warrior or Dark Hunter. Villain. Difficulty 2 and 4. Let's actually take all this off. I think some of that might be distracting. Node 6, 7, 5, 10, Web Warrior and Dark Hunter Villain is difficulty 2 and 4. And then Node 8 and 9 is Cosmic for difficulty 2 and 4. No restrictions. And Node 5 and 10, Web Warrior and Dark Hunter for difficulty 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it looks like for some of it, you could use the Dark Hunters. For some of it, Dark Hunter Villains. Only for difficulty 2 and 4, which is kind of interesting. But then when you get to these harder difficulties, only nodes 10 and 5, you need these Dark Hunter Web Warriors. So you don't build up the Dark Hunter Web Warriors, you may be able to get through this. If you have enough strong hero, global, villains, possibly Dark Hunter Web Warriors for different difficulties, cosmic characters, there's some no restriction nodes, and then it looks like you will need to do these for node 5 and 10 for these Web Warriors. So that is it. Get prepped. Hopefully you have a lot better luck than I did with these Red Star openings for Marvel Strike Force. Get ready for the Pocket Dimension. The rewards don't seem that crazy. So start to get worried about node 5. Maybe. Or not worried about all. Maybe everyone is going to get Milf Lafayette according to these requirements. It's confusing, the Dark Hunter villains. And just for difficulty 2 and 4 is what it says, Black Swordsman. It is very confusing. So hopefully we got that explanation in the blog post. Hopefully the explanation is accurate. I will see you guys next time. We may be back this weekend. If not, we're going to be back on Monday for the mailbag. So get your questions in, guys. I love that the blog post says nothing about Pocket. Yeah. Yeah. It is in a few days, but nothing about Pocket Dimension in the blog posts. But I guess if the original interpretation of Pocket Dimension is they could pop up at any time, I guess they're just popping up. So that's it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Do better, Scope, with this Red Star system because it is absolute trash. But I'm still enticed by our game. There's enough that's intriguing to me to keep playing. But Red Stars are trash. The whole Red Star system trash. But have a great one, guys. Valley Club, stay pumped, stay hydrated, stay positive, and I will see you guys next time. Give me that fist bump before you go. Check out some of the sponsors, and have a great rest of your day. Hold fist bump, Valley